To the world, he was Chandler Bing, the sarcastic, hilarious, lovable friend who always had a one-liner ready. But behind the iconic role, Matthew Perry was fighting a battle few knew the full depth of, a battle that lasted nearly his entire adult life. Matthew was born on August 19, 1969, in Williamstown, Massachusetts. His parents divorced when he was just 1 year old. Raised by his mother in Canada, he grew up far from the glitz of Hollywood. But something inside him craved attention, craved love. That need would become both his driving force and his curse. He moved to Los Angeles as a teenager, chasing acting with urgency. In 1994, at just 24, he landed the role that would define his life, Chandler Bing on Friends. The show exploded. Millions tuned in every week. Matthew became a household name. Fame, money, recognition, it all came fast. Too fast. But behind the laughter, Matthew was slipping. He first became addicted to painkillers after a jet ski accident in 1997. The pills didn't just ease his physical pain, they numbed his emotional one too. And Matthew realized something terrifying. The more famous he got, the lonelier he felt. By the time Friends was at its peak, Matthew was taking up to 55 Vicodin pills a day. He weighed only 128 pounds. He would show up to set hungover, shaking, sometimes unable to remember his lines. And still, he made people laugh. He went to rehab, then again and again. In total, Matthew Perry went to rehab 15 times. He had 14 surgeries related to drug abuse. He once fell into a coma for 2 weeks when his colon burst from opioid use. He flatlined. His family was told he might not survive, but he did. In interviews, he said, "The thing that's different about me is that if I die, people will be shocked, but not surprised." Despite the pain, he didn't give up. In the 2010s, he became an advocate for addiction recovery. He turned one of his homes into a sober living facility. He helped others find the support he had long searched for himself. But addiction doesn't disappear. It hides. It waits. In 2022, Matthew released his memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. It was raw, honest, brutal. He said, "People will be shocked at how bad it got, but if it helps even one person, it will have been worth it." He wanted to be remembered not as Chandler, but as someone who tried to help others stay alive. Then, on October 28, 2023, Matthew Perry was found dead in his hot tub at his home in Los Angeles. The cause, acute effects of ketamine, used in a therapy he was undergoing. His death was ruled accidental, but for millions, it felt like a cruel end to a lifelong struggle. He was only 54 years old. His co-stars were devastated. Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, David Schwimmer, Lisa Kudrow, and Matt LeBlanc, his real friends, spoke about how much he was loved. But as Matthew once said, "You can be surrounded by people who love you and still feel completely alone." Matthew Perry made the world laugh, but in the end, he couldn't outrun the silence in his own mind. He left us with stories, with truth, with warnings, but most importantly, with the hope that his pain might save someone else. What did Matthew Perry mean to you? And how will you carry his message forward?